Hey everybody, I'm Mike and thanks for checking out the channel. Today we are going to do a rare midweek Mission Souls song because I just seen yesterday that they put out a live version. Well, I just seen it right now. It came out yesterday that they did a live version of Bon Jovi's Bad Medicine. And one thing I always talk about and people will talk about in the comments is the difference between their studio stuff, how much of it is like post-process, edited, and I said a lot of it you could see they're obviously using from the recording that they did, but you know there are effects that you could be put in, but obviously we checked out a whole live show of theirs for 20 minutes where they did Highway Star and everything, and they rock, man. So I know some people are like, well, it's post, but everybody has post-processing. They are a talented group of kids and the parents, the family, and it's absolutely amazing, and I love this band. I love the joy that they bring, and they are so good, and I'm excited to check out a live version of Bad Medicine, because this is where you really get to see a band's like overall skill, and so we're going to check this out right after the intro, and we're going to go into Mission Souls Bad Medicine.
Jesus Christ. That's Mike's musical rehab.
All right, so let's get this one going. This is Mission Souls Live with Bad Medicine. As you know, I do a couple stops just to keep from getting the video blocked. So I used to love being able to do the songs all the way through. I know the Dan Vask ones I can because they don't block me. So here we go. All right, we are going to do a quick stop right in there just to show that. That shows the maturity and the skill that he had something there, obviously, in the audio that he didn't like, and he's able to make the adjustments without losing timing, without losing the beat, by going one-handed and still being able to focus. And at his age, that's absolutely incredible to be able to have that kind of skill, to be able to deal with issues and still keep going without it all falling apart. So. All right, I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to say it. On the rock songs, the things, especially the 80s, the rock songs, I think Stacy's voice is absolutely killer. I think she crushed that first verse and that chorus. I think that was perfectly in pitch, perfect sound for what that song is. I felt that was excellent. I've said before, like on ballads, I think the mother's voice is like stronger for like more extending notes and doing things that she could do those runs and things like that. But Stacy, when it comes to the rock songs, I feel like she has that natural gift, that natural voice for doing these. So we'll go back a hair of a second here, and they sound great live. Absolutely sound great. All right. Before we go into that solo, because that's going to be awesome from Nasia, I will say that what you will see a lot of them doing there is they are playing with in-ear monitors so they can hear each other. A lot of bands now live have gone to in-ear monitors. It used to just be floor monitors and stuff like that, and they are using in-ear monitors. Well, here's the thing, and I don't know with their band and how it is. If you're a bigger band that's like really has, the in-ear monitors that you get will be custom fit for your ear exactly, so it fits. You go see actual specialists who will make a mold of your ear. They'll do it. They'll fit the in-ear in. But most bands that are around that are younger, up-and-coming bands that are in there will buy already, like if you were getting like AirPods and you put in your ears. So it doesn't always fit perfectly. So you see a lot of them when you see them reaching to their ear and they're pushing the in-ear monitor in, making sure it's not slipping out so they can hear fully. So that's why you always see them reaching for their ear, is they are doing this to see if they can keep on hearing in there. So it's really cool. Let's get to this solo. I'm sure she's going to crush it, because what doesn't she crush? I mean, I'm loving this. Go back to that drum fill. He's so happy he got to hit that drum fill. It's a mixture of snare and bass drum. All right, so we will stop that there. That's really friggin' cool, man. That's awesome that, you know, they sounded absolutely incredible. And it's funny, like, because you'll hear people, and I'll see people on thing when they talk about a live performance, and they're like, well, it's not as clean, and the vocals might have had a little more of a pitch here than when you hear when they're in the studio doing the thing. And it's like I heard Sebastian Bach talking about this because someone was talking about his voice, like at a point where something kind of went, and they're like, that note was like a hair off. And he's like, well, when you just played a whole show and you've been running around, you don't have the same exact energy when you're doing one song in the studio and doing that. So I think they sounded absolutely incredible. Like I said, on these rock songs, I actually prefer Stacy's voice a little bit over the mom, but the mom sounded great too. She was hitting the notes at the end. That was fantastic. Nature with the solo, perfect. Always getting that whammy bar perfect to drop in like the little like kind of drop tones and stuff like that you do in the solos. She seems to hit that perfectly. Nace is on the keyboards, absolutely killing it. And Ice, how can you not love this kid? He is just having a blast, always smiling. When he does that drum fill and it starts with the snare with the and then it goes to the bass drum on there, he's just like, yeah, I'm going to nail this. And he absolutely does. So they have such a happiness for life and music and this whole family, the dad crushing it on the bass. How can you not be happy watching this in a world of so much like everything just going on, just to see this family promoting their own family kind of values, being together and making music. Well, how does life get any better than that? So, as I always say, guys, if you're climbing up, reach down, pull somebody up with you. Music makes life better, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing night. Bye.